I saw career engineering as a path, a first step in the path to run a business. So it
Okay.
wasn't particularly engineering. My family would have had a business. It was actually in skins and hides, preparing animal skins effectively for the leather industry was what the
Okay.
business was. But it was
That's a
pretty.
different world.
It was a pretty simple business though. It was collecting skins and hides from factories, curing them, and then sending them on to tanneries to make leather out of them. So it was a
Wow.
very simple business model, but it was attractive to me because it was business related activity, and I thought engineering would give a very good base degree. No matter what I wanted to do, go on and do, if I wanted to run a business or if I wanted to go into finance or investments, and
Mm,
certainly when I was in college, we would have been. Um, there were things called the milk run in second, third year, where firms would come into college and ask you, would you be interested in working with us? And the diversity of firms that came looking for engineers was huge. So that's actually why I started engineering. I thought it was going to give me a very base degree.
okay. That's a funny
So
story.
it wasn't that I wanted to build water supply schemes when I was 10.
Yes, yes,
Um,
yeah, I know that dream. I'm glad you say that because I'm seeing more and more that not everybody is living what they dream. I had interviewed someone once who said that a senator actually, she's a politician. She said she wanted to sell ice cream and just have and drive a Range Rover. It was so funny. But it's very important to say that because I think a lot of the youth in this new generation have dreams and they're a bit hard on themselves when the journey doesn't go as they plan. All right. So it's nice to know that you take a journey, but you don't always start up with what you hope for. Right. So that's good. Now tell me something. You are growing in this company for so long. All right? And obviously you start from university and now you're growing. And I've seen that even when I was working in Accenture, I've seen a lot of people be there 35 years and all. So the few things that you must have learned in your professional growth. So can you tell us a little bit about the stages of your growth becoming a managing director now, something that can help our listener to learn from you.
that's a good question. Some of me thinks I've just started yesterday.
Wow, that's brilliant.
Um, in that you know you're always learning different things.
Okay,
I suppose it's a hard enough question. When you're an engineer and you're working on projects, every project is different. So there's a newness to everything.
okay,
But the overarching challenges are probably similar. You have to meet with a client and you have to understand what the client wants. Sometimes they don't know what they want themselves, so you have to work with them to
yeah.
determine what it is they actually want. And once you have that decided and agreed, you can then go on and come up with a solution to solve that particular problem that the client wants addressing.